Killing Floor 2 was an amazing, an incredible game. It's a zombie wave shooter. Yeah, you've heard it many, many times. But it felt different from a lot of other zombie wave shooters out there, like Call of Duty and what other wave shooter you want to think about. It sets itself apart from every other zombie wave thing. There's like 15 perk classes that you can choose from that all have their own special weapons. Um, they all have their own upgrades. There's different enemy types. There's a bundle of fucking maps that you can choose from. Uh, it's just a really fun game. I played it for the first time a long time ago, like 5, 6, 7, 8 years, something like that, and I had a wonderful time. I absolutely fucking loved Killing Floor 2. And when I heard that a Killing Floor 3 was coming out, I thought, man, that sounds fucking awesome and that sounds cool. And then I saw the trailers and it looked cool. It looked fun. It looked gory. It looked awesome. But man, when that game came out, I I mean, I liked it because it was something new. It's Killing Floor. We haven't had anything new in Killing Floor in what almost 10 years. But the game is absolute it's a pile of fucking steamy dog shit, man. It is absolutely god awful. And I I played Killing Floor 2 right around like when they had a whole bunch of guns and stuff and a whole bunch of cool cosmetics and a bunch of maps. I think since I've been playing Killing Floor 2, they've added maybe 10 new maps. So I don't know how the game started off. I don't know how rocky it was. I don't know how rough it was. But I know that the game is absolutely amazing. And I know that it got a lot of love when it did come out. Killing Floor 3, on the other hand, has not been getting as much love as you would expect it to get. It is negative reviews all over the fucking place. On Steam, on Xbox, on PlayStation, everything is just a fucking mess. And today, I'm going to be telling you exactly how to ruin your franchise if you ever wanted to ruin a franchise that you have made. Okay? Just take notes from how Tripwire has developed Killing Floor 3, and you can ruin your franchise just like they did. Now, they didn't exactly ruin their franchise. I mean, the game's only been out for 7 months, I think. About 7 months. And they've added like 5 guns and 2 maps and 2 characters. So it's off to a rough start. But main thing I want to talk about, not well, there's like a lot of things I want to talk about on why the game is shit, and I can dish out a couple compliments. But the art direction is absolutely horrible. The art direction in Killing Floor 2 is amazing. Not amazing, but it looks good for a game that came out whenever it came out. I think it was like 2015, 2016, somewhere around there. But it looks good. Killing Floor 3, on the other hand, is it they went for this cartoony style. And man, I hate to do this, but the only thing I can relate it to is Back for Blood. It's just all these games that are coming out recently, all these shooter zombie genre shits. It's just they're going for this cartoony type Scooby Doo kind of style, and I mean it don't work right. I mean it's a pretty game, okay? It is a pretty game, but it's just too colorful and cartoony. I like colorful and cartoony games ish, but it doesn't really fit in with the Killing Floor style, I guess. Because Killing Floor 1 was super dark and super gritty. I played it a little bit on my computer, but Killing Floor 2 is it's still got that dark and gritty at some spots, and a couple maps they do bring out the colorful, And I like that. Each map has its own personality, but that's a topic for here in a few. But the game is still dark and gritty and looks semi-realistic. Killing Floor 3, on the other hand, is just it doesn't know what it wants to be. It like tries to be dark and gritty with a cartoonish tone to it, and it doesn't really work out like at all. But I mean, some spots of the game is still pretty, but not a lot of spots. Not a lot of spots. The gun selection. In Killing Floor 2, man, there are so many fucking guns to choose from. There's at least a hundred different guns in this game, man. There are so many guns. You can just pick what you want. Uh, Killing Floor 3, on the other hand, has like 20 guns, give or take. Uh, it's super bad. It's so bad. And specific perk weapons do not matter. You can take a gun from Firebug and use it as Commando and get the same amount of XP. At least when I last played, which was sort of when the game came out. I mean, I tried again for the new season or whatever, the Deep Freeze update to get footage for this video. But you could use what you were. It's like you're stuck in survivalist. You can use whatever gun you want and still get the same amount of XP for it, instead of choosing your perk and having to use those perk specific weapons like you did in Killing Floor 1 and Killing Floor 2. They just completely redid that, which some people might like. Me, on the other hand, I don't like. I liked, sticking with what I could use, and it made choosing a perk more than just your ability and upgrade perk trees or whatever. The bugs in this game, man, they are fucking everywhere, man. You can't play Killing Floor 3 and expect not to see a bug. Man, frame drops, crashes, enemies falling through the map, you falling through the map, guns becoming invisible, bosses getting stuck, enemies getting stuck outside of the map. It's just all over the fucking place, man. There are fucking bugs everywhere, and this game maybe would have been good if they just kept her in the oven for another year. Another year. I would prefer a game to take as long as it needs to develop to be a good game than that game release and be the absolute biggest pile of dog shit that you have ever seen. Because that is exactly what has happened with Killing Floor 3. Okay? They released the game in a state where the game literally did not even work there for a minute. It could not work. Like, what the fuck? Why are we releasing games that you can't play? It, I mean, it's the price tag on it is not a full price game, which I will give props to that. It's not a $70 game. It's only $40, and if you have PlayStation Plus, it's free on there for now. But when it came out, I bought the game, and I enjoyed the first two matches, and then it got awfully fucking repetitive. It's just, I don't even know, man. Killing Floor 2. When you make a game like Killing Floor 2 and you try and make a successor to that and be better than that, it's really hard. I will give that. It's really hard to make something great that you have made previously. But it can be done. We have seen it with fucking every single GTA that is released. I know I'm comparing it to GTA, which is kind of fucking weird. Left 4 Dead 1 compared to Left 4 Dead 2. Left 4 Dead 2 is 10 times better than Left 4 Dead 1. Uh, Call of Duty Black Ops 1 Zombies compared to Black Ops 2, depending on who you ask. Let me see if I can give another example. I can't. I can't think of one. But let's go into my next complaint. The cosmetics. I know. Cosmetics. They are really, really bad. They are incredibly terrible compared to what we have in Killing Floor 2. Granted, Killing Floor 2's been out a lot longer than Killing Floor 3, but some of these cosmetics, man, they look the same as the normal skin, just a different color or with a fucking camouflage on it, man. Like it's ugly. It's ugly. It's ugly as fuck. It it and they expect you to pay money for it. Not to mention, when this game came out, they were so embarrassed by this game that they dropped a hotfix. They gave everybody 500 free credits. That's how much of a bad state that this game was in, that it gave the players free V-Bucks, essentially. Like, it's absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane. And you know what I did with those V-Bucks? Not to mention this. I gotta mention this. This game does the awful sin of being a $40 game and having a battle pass. The game has a battle pass, and the battle pass is... There's nothing in it, man. It's shit! It's shit! The weapon skins, shit! The character skins are shit! It's all just shit! It's all just shit shoveled right down your fucking throat, and it's... They just expect you to suck their fucking dick and choke on it and gargle on every single bit of it, and it's just shit! The weapon attachment system is terrible, in my opinion. I mean, I like that they tried to do something new with, like, making a weapon. Like, pick what weapon you think is your favorite, and you can either put a scope on it if you want. You can put fire bullets, acid bullets, armor piercing bullets, whatever you want. Make the gun better. I like that compared to the Killing Floor 2 weapon system. But the way they did it is kind of shit. They overcomplicated the absolute fuck out of it. You gotta get materials in the match, and then like upgrade the attachments that you put on. I don't like that. I don't like that you gotta upgrade each individual attachment. I wish you could just pick your attachment, plop it on that weapon, and it's good. But I mean, I guess it does give something to keep looking forward to and something to keep playing. But it's just, it's too much for a round based shooter. Okay? The perks in this game are as mid can possibly fucking get. Uh, I don't even remember all their names. There's Commando, Commando's back, Firebug's back, the Sniper one's back, there's an Engineer, Medic's back, and there's a new one called Ninja, which is kind of cool. You get like melee weapons, pretty much your fucking Berserker class. Uh, it's just shit, man. They all have their own special abilities. I don't know why games feel the need to like just change shit that don't need to be changed. We did not need special abilities in a Killing Floor game. But the Commando one, I think, is the drone. The Firebug one is... Fuck, I don't even remember the Firebug one. The Engineer, you pull out this, like, thing that shoots, like, fucking shockwaves at the zombies or whatever. The Medic, I don't fucking play as Medic, I don't fucking know. The Ninja, you have a grappling hook that grapple hook onto zombies. It's so lame, dude. It's so fucking lame. But not as lame as the fucking maps, man. Every single one of these maps are some of the shittiest fucking maps that I think I've ever played in a fucking video game, man. They are absolutely terrible. They're ugly. They're just... They don't have any unique style to them, you know? Like, they don't set each other apart. Like, look at Zed Landing from Killing Floor 2, if you know what I'm talking about. It's the one where you're on the beach with the volcano in the back. And then look at the circus map. They have personality. You look at fucking... This damn cat, man. I do not understand what her problem is. Look at every other Killing Floor 3 map. They all look connected. Some of them are cool. Convoy being the best out of all the maps. Prison's a pretty cool location. The new map, Antarctica, is nothing special. Offices is okay, I guess. I can't even remember the other fucking maps. I'm pretty sure they're all facility maps, which were literally my least favorite in Killing Floor 2. But let's go on to the next part. The enemies. I kind of like the style that they went with the enemies. They do look better than Killing Floor 2, especially the flesh pounds. The Skrakes do not. They look absolutely ugly. The just the regular clots, they look ugly. The beefier clots, ugly. What they did to the little spider zombies, man, even uglier. Even fucking uglier. They're like all weird now. They're weird. Like the other one in Killing Floor 2, you could tell that it was kind of humanoid, but this one is not. It's just like a rat and a spider had sex and then made this homunculus of a fucking creature. Okay, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. But I guess they're cool. I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know. Talking about this fucking game, it just makes me lose my mind. Make me lose my mind. How do you fuck up a Killing Floor game? All you do is you kill. You just kill shit. The game doesn't even function right. Speaking of not functioning right, the gunplay is, at least on controller, the way I play it, is absolute rancid, motherfucker. This shit fucking sucks. I mean, the Killing Floor games on controller, they don't, it's usually the right analog stick. It's not my controller, I promise. I played this game with two different controllers, same fucking problem. It just feels clunky and slow, but way too fast at the same time. And I've tried fucking with the settings a little bit, and maybe it's also the aim assist that plays a part in this, but aiming around fucking sucks. Which means that playing the game fucking sucks. When I was playing, I'm sure you'll see it in some footage that I've been playing, or you have noticed it in some of the footage that I've been playing. Uh, I can barely hit shit. And that is not because I'm just terrible at aiming. This fucking game, man, it's the way the game works. You can't hit shit. You can't hit anything. It's because it's like the aim assist is aiming away from the fucking zombies. It fucking sucks, but I know I've said it. I know I've said it like multiple times, but it's the only way I can transition into a new topic. The hub world! There's a hub world in this game. Why? Who knows, man? Who fucking knows? Uh, Killing Floor 2, you were on the main menu screen. You hit start. You're in. You're in a lobby. You pick your perk. You hit triangle. Y. Whatever button it is on keyboard, I forgot. And then you just enter the game and you shoot shit. Nope. 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 Fuck, hurt my throat. In Killing Floor 3, you're in this hub world, and that's where you manage all your weapons. It's where you pick your perk. That's where you pick your map. They finally added round length, which is... I don't know why they had to be told to add that, but this is where you load your game and do everything. Don't know why it's not just a main menu. I don't know why they felt the need to have a fucking hub world like every other generic fucking new zombie shooter that comes out. Back for Blood. Why do you need a hub world? Fuck. I know that games with... I don't know, man. Hub worlds... Some games do them good. Like Warhammer Space Marine 2 does it fantastic. But that's a whole different genre of game. That's a horde shooter. World War Z doesn't even have a fucking hub world. The hub world in Killing Floor 3 is just stupid. Man, that's where you manage all your weapons. That's where you choose your character. That's where you do all that. But then, after you hit play, you gotta walk over to a fucking helicopter and stand there for 10 seconds. Why? Could not fucking tell you, man, to be honest. But I also couldn't tell you what is going on in this fucking story. They have added a lot of... They put a lot more emphasis on the story in Killing Floor 3. Why? Who the fuck knows? Does anybody care about the story in Killing Floor 2? No. Did anybody play it for the story? No. Is anybody playing Killing Floor 3 for the story? No. Fuck no. They have put a lot of emphasis on the story. And there's these story missions that you can do. I don't think I did them in the footage. I think I looked at one of them and said, fuck this shit. I'm just going to kill zombies. But, I don't know. I did the entire season 1 one when it came out. And it gives you nothing. Doing it is just, you do it for literally nothing, I think. I mean, maybe it gives you coins for the battle pass. Fuck me, dude. I don't know what it gives you. But nothing. What'd you get with those coins in the battle pass? Fucking nothing, dude. You get this ugly ass head for your fucking sniper woman, dude. I mean, it's just. Oh, here's another thing. When the game released, characters were locked at specific perks. Thankfully, with enough backlash, they changed that. This is what I'm saying. I don't think anybody playtested this game. At all. At all. Nearing the end, some good compliments I can give this game. The sliding and dodging, the movement. The movement of the game feels pretty smooth. Sometimes. It can get a bit funky sometimes, but dodging is awesome. Sometimes I forget that it's there. The sliding is really cool. Uh, there's a new. I don't think it was in Killing Floor 2, but there's like a parry system that you can do, which works really well on the ninja. And another good compliment I can dish out is they added finishers that you could like do to the zombies, like you stun. It's like a Doom type thing for like the flesh pounds and shit. It's pretty cool. I fuck with it. Uh, Bad thing about that though is there's only like two, and it gets really stale really fast. So if you ever wanted to know how to kill your franchise, you know, you know now. So Killing Floor 3 is an awful, shitty fucking game, and I am very sad that I spent $40 on that game. But yep, that's about it.